Oh, you thought we were done with trading cards. Oh, no, we are not. So, first of all, thank you for joining me. So, for those of you who may not know or don't remember, months and months and years back, they were spread apart. I did 3 different videos where I got an unopened box of RockCards, which were by the company Brockham, I believe. I opened the box, opened a bunch of packs of cards, throughout the 3 videos, and I had a blast. I think everybody had a good time. We were introduced to the band, the Dan Reed Network, and then my world has been forever changed since then. But in that last video, part 3, where I opened, the last of the packages, aside from one, I left one unopened, and I was like, well, there are cards that I think I remember seeing that were nowhere in this box. And then somebody in the comments said that might be part of the Mega Metal cards collection. And I was like, what the fuck's that? So I looked it up, and through the magic of eBay, lo and behold, here is an unopened box of Mega Metal collector's cards. These are from 1991, and if you can see in the packaging, it's from a company called, can you even see that? From a company called Impel. And I looked them up briefly, and Impel was an offshoot of a tobacco company that only existed under the name Impel for about a year, and then they changed their name to something else. They did all kinds of trading cards, and then they completely went out of business. So not only were this was the only, series of Mega Metal cards that they did, the company technically they were under also didn't exist after about a year or so. But, like the complete nerd that I am, I'm very happy to have a full box of these and to open some of them up on this part 1. I'm fucking milking this shit for everything it's worth, guys. And I'm sure we're going to have a blast. But first, we have to actually get this thing out of the shrink wrap. So on the box, you kind of see what we might be getting here. We got some Bon Jovi. We got some Skid Row. Over here, we have LA Guns and Billy Squier. And we got Judas Priest and Robert Plant. Mega Metal collector's cards featuring Bon Jovi, Skid Row, Iron Maiden, Slaughter, Judas Priest, Robert Plant, LA Guns, Billy Squier, and many more. Bonus holograms randomly placed in some packages. Nice. Oh look, we also got Iron Maiden and Slaughter on the box there too. Produced and distributed by Impel Marketing. I'm impressed that I could actually fucking read that shit right there. That first part when it's like blurry, see like that? When it's blurry right there. That's what it normally looks like when I'm looking at shit. So I'm going to try to be like super careful with this box because I don't want to fuck it up. Plus, apparently it looks like there's a way that you can set it up. There's like a little stand too. So, all right. And there we go. Whoops. Mega Metal trading cards. 12 cards in each pack. And here is one of the packs here. And apparently you could send off for a checklist if you wanted to. I'm sure they don't have those anymore. Well, they're not even a fucking company with that. Where would it even go? All right, pack number 1. No gum in these. Not that I want it, but there's a part of me that's kind of bummed out. Like, where's the little unchewable stick of gum? Well, right off the bat, we got Billy Squier. This is 1991, so I'm sure that his management company was somehow involved. Of like, can we revive Billy Squier's career, please? He's sorry he made that music video. And then you've got some facts about Billy Squier on the back. You can pause to read that if you want. I am not. Oh, there's a name you don't hear all the time. Heaven's Edge. All right, these cards have officially already become cool. We got a nuclear assault card. Anthony Bramante. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but there you go. Fucking nuclear assault. And then there's the back of that card. Let's read this one. Guitarist Anthony Bramante helps create the sonic barrage that characterizes Nuclear Assault's rip your head off speed and power. Every album we've ever done has had that kind of music on it, explains John Connolly of the band's ultra-fast, nearly punkish style. One of the reasons Dan Lilker got thrown out of Anthrax was for wanting to play that kind of music. Is that really? We just decided, hey, we're not going to get locked into a metal kind of thing. Whatever they locked into, I fucking dig it. I dig me some Nuclear Assault. All right, so this is one of those areas where some people are like, you don't fucking know anything about this band or these guitar players or whatever. It's true, I don't. So this is, whoever that is, somebody Shanker something group, Robin McCauley. Oh, Macaulay Shanker group. I swear, I feel like the number of groups that just randomly have the name Shanker in them, I'm just like, could the dude not figure his shit out? What was he in Scorpions? Seriously. Not only do I not know anything about that band and that area of music, nor do I want to know anything about it. All right. KK Downing from Judas Priest. I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit here. Bon Jovi. I don't know why I said it like that, but that stays in the video. Hey, Steve Harris, Iron Maiden. Slaughter. Oh shit, the savage animal himself, Sebastian Bach. Rachel Bolan, also from the band Skid Row, still from the band Skid Row. Here we go. Tracy Guns from L.A. Guns. And last but not least for this pack, Robert Plant, who's in a little band called Led Zeppelin. Let's do another pack. Okay, all right, there we go. Michael Shanker, and this is Macaulay Shanker Group. Okay, I'll get it together. Rob Halford, Judas Priest. Let's read the back of this one. Priest's newest album, Painkiller, is what Rob Halford defines as the antidote to annihilation. According to Halford, the band never planned to set the standard for neck-throttling sound. We've never looked into another musical area and tried to do it, he says. We just do it the way that's best for us. Hard, heavy, cutting metal seems to fit the bill. At the same time, heavy metal is a very positive force. I agree, Mr. Halford. Tico Torres from Bon Jovi. Oh, looks like an album art card, a Peace of Mind card from Iron Maiden. This album, entitled Peace of Mind, followed the Number of the Beast in the Maiden discography. Produced by Martin Marvin Birch, it was recorded at Compass Point, Nassau, and was released in 1983. The album art, illustrated by legendary Maiden artist Derek Riggs, depicts mascot Eddie in a straitjacket chained to the walls in a padded cell. I mean, fucking classic artwork right there. Okay, Robert Plant, the band, I guess that's the band he was playing with at the time. I don't remember who was in that band, and I think I've heard one song he did around that time. Okay, Rob Afuso from Skid Row, King Diamond from King Diamond, and Merciful Fate. I know. All right, an LA Guns band card. I'll read this one. Our attitude is simple, explains Tracy Guns. We're a rock and roll band. We stink, we smell, we sweat, but we play with our hearts, and that's it. Cocked and loaded producer Tom Wernan says about the group, people look to these guys. They're street trendsetters. You don't try to steer them. You just let them be themselves. All right, another album card for the Slaughter debut album, Stick It To Ya. Stick It To Ya was produced by none other than Dana Strum and Mark Slaughter. The idea of Slaughter is to bring emotion back into rock and roll, explains Mark. The songs have a real bluesy feel, but also have a gritty, nasty attitude. Every song on the album has a true life meaning, adds Strum. Okay, another Bon Jovi card. I have no idea if that's the same card as before or not. Vixen. And last but not least, Blas Elias. How do you say his fucking name? From Slaughter. There's a lot of packs in here. Should I do one more? I mean, there's a row of 3, so I feel like I should do 3. Let's do one more pack. All right, another LA Guns band card. Oh, I gotta read this. This has band stats on the back. Some personal information about the band members. Tracy Guns is 5'7", weighs 130 pounds, and is single. Kelly Nichols is 6 foot, 165 pounds, and single, ladies. Mick is 5'8", 135 pounds, and married his wife, Sean, on May 20th, 1988. Steve is 6 foot, weighs 150 pounds, and has been married to Mary Louise since January 20th, 1984. Rest in peace, Steve Riley. Phil is 5'11", weighs 140 pounds, and married his wife, Chris, on November 17th, 1990. Their birth dates. Get your pins ready in case you want to send them a birthday card this next year. Phil's birthday is January 9th. Tracy's is January 20th. Kelly's is January 5th. Steve's is January 22nd. What the? What? And Mick, November 22nd. Had to be fucking different, Mick. All right, Dana Strum of Slaughter fame. A lot of Slaughter and Skid Row in this box here. Jan Kunemund from Vixen. Mark Slaughter from Slaughter. That was like posh British. Otherwise it'd be like, hey, it's Mark Slaughter from Slaughter, isn't it? All right, another Billy Squire. All right, nice try. Mark Evans from Heaven's Edge. There we go. John Connolly from Nuclear Assault. So far, Nuclear Assault is winning the coolest band in this box. About their reputation as thinking man speedcore. Oh, I like that. John Connolly says, I think if you're going to say something, you may as well say something that means something. It's all well and good to write 10 albums about partying, but after a while, that's got to get played out. At least it would for me. I couldn't be satisfied doing that. I don't come out and tell anybody they have to think the way I do, he concludes. I think the main thing is to think for yourself. Wise words, John Connolly. All right, Shanky. Ian Hill from Judas Priest. John Boing Giovi from Boing Giovi. All right, and last but not least from this pack, it's an album art card from Powerslave. Powerslave was released in 1984 following Peace of Mind. It features the hit single Aces High. The sleeve concept design is credited to Derek the Master Riggs. Rod, I can take it. What? Rod, I can tack it. I'm a Yorkshireman. Smallwood. And Iron Maiden. The illustration was done by Riggs. The album was produced, engineered, and mixed by Martin Pool Buddy Birch. So, kind of an uneventful start. I don't need these anymore. And I don't know how many packs are in here, but I'd say at least 21 to 24 more packs in there. And I plan on doing more videos. So, maybe there'll be more excited cards. We didn't even get a fucking bonus hologram. Well, maybe next time. Keep them wanting more, isn't that what they say? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of, I guess, the new series of... It's not rock cards. These are mega metal cards. Different name, same old head bullshit. So thank you for being here for the bullshit. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all again very soon.